of you after all that they've done to verbally, mentally, maybe even physically, especially emotionally attack you. And because you have found Christ and you have found the peace and the joy that comes with being a child of God, you understand that the best reaction to these people is no reaction. And so if the old you used to respond to low blows, gaslighting, people lying on you with fighting, screaming, and, strife, then this new healed version of you, these people do not recognize, and they don't understand why you don't react anymore. And it's because you have accepted Christ into your life, and you understand now that you can't really fight the same way that the enemy or the world fights, because it's not effective. It's no victory in that. The victory is in submitting your ways to God and understanding that we let God be our judge, and we let God vindicate us from these people who gaslight us and say low blows and do things to get a reaction out of us and antagonize us, because that feeds their souls. This spirit of strife and tension and anger, it feeds the souls of these sick individuals that need that sort of negative energy around them in order to feel complete, in order to feel alive. And the fact that you have learned that silence is the most powerful tactic to combat these people, they don't recognize this version of you, because maybe at one point you used to do eye for eye. But since you've healed and you've grown and you've developed, these people are realizing in this season that your silence is so loud, and your silence has caused them to feel powerless. And they are powerless especially when you allow the Lord to fight for you. So continue to ignore these people and continue to stay silent when they, come with their antics and these weapons of warfare in order to try to attack you, and understand that your silence has caused them to really either back off or switch up their approach. And if they switch up their approach, even the new thing that they try is still going to be powerless in Jesus' name, because of the way that you fight. You fight different. You go to a new source in order to receive vindication and liberation from these people and these types of attacks. So continue to stay silent and continue to not react and give the enemy a stick to fight you with. That's all that they're trying to get, is something on you and something to have a problem with you, for. Let's say that they didn't necessarily have a solid issue with you, but they wanted one with you. When you react and you fight with them and you give them a back and forth verbally or physically, that gives them grounds to feel justified in the way that they treat you. But if you stay silent and you allow the Lord to fight your battles, and you turn the other cheek and you say, you know what, you're in God's hands, it's nothing I can do with this, that then makes them completely powerless and makes them feel powerless, and it will cause the enemy to retreat and find another place to seek to devour and seek to steal, kill, and destroy. And so I hope that you feel empowered in